Hey guys, what's up? It's Andrew, and what you're looking at is $225 I won from winning a 96-man Melee tournament. And what you're about to watch is a Melee video analysis of the set I played versus the player who was the favorite to win the tournament, JesiahTEG. And he didn't end up winning the tournament, he got second. But so basically the background behind this was I recently moved to upstate New York for the school semesters for college. And ever since I got here, I was told that JesiahTEG, I had actually never met him before this tournament, Cusetown Beatdown. I never met him before this tournament, but I was told that he was by far the best player up here, that he hasn't lost a tournament around here in like a year or two, that he is a Marth main. And I was very excited to play him. Basically, this tournament, like I said, 96 entrants. I made it out of pools without dropping a game, and then this was the first round of top 16 bracket. And I was actually a little bit annoyed because I had to play him round 1 of top 16. But at the same time, I do like a challenge. So a little bit of excitement too as well. And he's definitely a pretty talented player. And I was also actually planning to go Sheik against him. But I was told that he has a lot of experience versus Sheik. That there is many... as I saw, there actually were a lot of decent Sheik players in this tournament as well. So at like kind of the last minute, I decided to go Ice Climbers. I kind of main both characters, so who I pick in any sort of situation is a little bit ambiguous. But I think it actually did pay off because in the losers bracket, he also went through many Sheiks. And not to say that my Sheik couldn't have beat him, but I think the last minute Ice Climbers pick definitely worked out in my favor, as you guys will see here. No disrespect to him. This was definitely I was definitely pretty impressed by his skill, and I could see why people think that he is such a good player, and he is. So, yeah, that's about all I have to say about that before the analysis begins. And I would like to thank CNY Smash Bros, the YouTube channel where I got this video from. They unfortunately we didn't have internet, so they couldn't stream these matches, but they did record them and upload to YouTube the same night actually. So. Thank you a lot. I actually met the guy. He's pretty nice, and I will give you guys the YouTube link to his channel and this video below if you want to check it out. But without further ado, I will begin the analysis of this set. And I slowed it down to like half speed just so I can talk about things a little bit easier. Okay, so let's get into the match here. This is, again, the winner set we played, not the sets we played in Grand Finals. So this was the first time I've ever played Jesiah in tournament, although I think we might have played doubles before this, and he beat my team, me and my teammate, but this was the first time we played in singles, so I guess we could slow this down. Yeah, I like this feature on YouTube now. Okay, so let's get into the match here. We struck to, okay, the striking was strange here. At the time, I didn't really like any of my choices versus Marth. I asked Fly Manita, and he actually says Yoshi's is a good strike against Marth, and at the time, I was just banning it, like outright. It was always my first ban. So in the future, I actually kind of like Yoshi's story now, but at the time, I didn't like Yoshi's story because you can get really locked down on those platforms. But at the same time, Marth can get screwed over by those platforms too, because if you push them to the side, those platforms extend all the way to the ledge, where on like Fountain of Dreams and Battlefield, he still has a little bit more space, so that can be really crucial and helpful for the Ice Climbers. But at the time, I figured, okay, let me ban Yoshi's. I always like what I do. I always try to strike first, and if they don't agree to that, like a lot of time people just say, okay, yeah, you can strike first, no big deal. And if they say no, I would like to, then what I usually say is, okay, let's do Game & Watch. And that's where you just both pick Mr. Game & Watch, and whoever has the higher number gets to decide who strikes first. I don't ever like say, like, fuck you, I need to strike first, we're not doing anything, but I always like try to get into that situation where I get to strike first. And for the stages, if you guys don't know, anyone's not familiar, you strike stages 1, 2, 1. So the one person will ban a stage, then the other person will ban 2 more, and then the original person bans another one, and then you go to whatever stage is left, because there's 5 stages and you strike 4 of them. So anyway, okay, so I strike Yoshi's, he strikes Final Destination and Dreamland. I'm almost positive, because I don't see why we wouldn't go to Dreamland or Final if he didn't. So then I am left with Battlefield and Fountain. And I mean, like, I like Fountain of Dreams a lot, but I think, yeah, it was around a year ago I played a set with G Money, and he beat me on a game 3 on Fountain of Dreams with Marth after I beat his Falco on FD. So I was like, I mean, like, he was the last like really good Marth I played in this matchup. So I figured, okay, let's just go to Battlefield because I have a little bit more space. And the ledges are also not quite as good for Marth because he has to be careful how he does up B. So I was like, let's go to Battlefield, but I was kind of iffy about it. But anyway, so we don't go there. I might have thought about it for a little bit. I always go into it pretty confident, no matter who I'm playing against. There's some Brawl player MVD who was saying that you should, a few years ago, that you should always go into a match with like a 50-50 mindset. Like, this person is equally as skilled as I am, and I am equally as skilled as this person. Maybe like 55-45. Like, I think I have a pretty good shot at this, but never underestimate people, and never overestimate them either. So we do a neutral start, because I don't want to be on the top platform right away, and that's a pretty good idea for ice climbers. You don't want to start on that platform. So the stream layout here doesn't let you see the timer, but we start at 7:55, and I immediately want to start off with a desync here. It's one of your best options versus Marth. Then I do a Nanopult, but he actually goes, that was actually smart by him, he goes right through it. A lot of Marths are not very good at that. They just kind of respect it. He goes right through it. So let's take a look at that. Boom. He gets it right in there with that down tilt. And now look at this. This is a really bad situation. My Nana's like in the middle. Nana will run back from this position, but she's not going to do much to help. Popo is right here, so I'm like getting grabbed. Let's see what happens. I don't remember. Okay, so he like whiffs a grab somehow. I don't even know how that whiffed, but it did. And he gets a forward smash. That forward smash is really not going to do much. And I hit him with this. I clip him with the side B just to keep him from doing another one. So that was a really, I don't know what he was thinking there. With maybe that was an input error, a dash attack. So that's a really great down tilt. I couldn't do anything about that down tilt. It's totally safe, especially on ice climbers, and it hits Nana too. Then I do a back air. That was supposed to be a short hop back air, little tech flub, and he's doing like pretty well right now. This is hard to do with Marth because like Marth has quick moves, but they don't stay out very long, and you could only really hit in one direction. So splitting up the ice climbers when they're at low percent and keeping them separated is a pretty big deal. And I haven't really been able to start anything in this match. He does a random like full jump there and does nothing. I'm not sure. Okay, that was a interesting forward. I think he was trying to hit Nana, and he didn't want to short hop, and he ended up full jumping, which was just too high. He might have been able to forward air Nana. Okay, so I can do a dash attack, try to break. Sometimes I do that if I have to break up the pressure. And then I hit him with that up air easy tech read there, but his percent is so low that it's not going to combo yet, although it looks safe on hit. Okay, so a little boom. This is actually something that's actually kind of good versus Marth. It looks kind of scrubby. You can just do these random wave dash forward smashes, and it's kind of hard for Marth to punish it unless you're like pretty obvious with it. And he DIs it really horribly. This match started out really well for him. I'm not sure what happened, but okay. So right here I do an ice block, desync. I just spot dodge and hold B, and that will kind of limit his ledge option here. Although I might have done it a little bit too early because I think nope, I take the ledge. So there we go. Look at that. And this would have been a guaranteed wobble, but Nana somehow got on that platform. Yeah, so Nana's up there, and then I do a pummel here, and I know if I go for a second pummel, he could probably mash out. I think I did do a second one anyway, and then that forward smash was kind of strange. I think I just timed it poorly. Well, that's pretty rare that a forward smash will just. Yeah, if you hit someone at the perfect time when you do a throw on them, they like won't take proper knockback. They won't like get hit by the smash. They'll just take a little bit of damage, not even full damage. So that's what happened there. That's pretty rare. And then he does a down air. Keep that in mind what he did with that down air, because that's going to come into play later. I remember he jumps and does that down air, gets the L cancel, but good get up attack by me. So okay, right there, I'm doing something pretty smart. Marth is on the ledge. He got that. Marth can do like annoying like forward airs from the ledge and stay on the ledge. I mean, Marth's ledge camping game is not amazing, but it exists. so I just kind of respect it. I mean, I'm winning right now. I can just, even if you're not winning, you can respect people on the ledge. You don't have to. People have a really bad misconception that like if you're losing, you have to approach, which is just not really true. You can. I mean, the timer says 8 minutes. It might have been 7 minutes here because this tournament was weird, but you don't have to approach when you're losing. You can, throw some projectiles. Of course, if the match is actually going to go to time, then at some point you do have to approach, but that's rare, especially for 8 minutes matches. Ice Climbers Marth, it's not going to take much longer than 4 minutes usually, so you don't have to be reckless. So I just kind of walk away, wave dash back. I'm pretty generally good at telling when people don't have ledge invincibility anymore, and in case he did any sort of get up option, I guess I just threw that forward smash out, and it was too far for him to punish. That was a really nice trap I did. I mean, I'm not sure what he did there. Let's take a look at this again. Okay, I get the blizzard going, so that covers like all of this area right now is like blizzard zone. So that's not a good position for Marth to be in, getting hit by that blizzard. And then I turn around and do a down smash. And Ice Climber down smash is pretty unique in the sense that it actually hits behind them first. Most characters' down smashes hit in front of them, but Ice Climbers actually hit behind them. So that was a good little optimization by me there to turn around just to get the down smash out quicker, because maybe he would have been able to shield it or whatever. And look at this, like despite him having some like pretty good moments at the beginning of this match, I'm only at 51%, which has got to be pretty demoralizing for him because he had to play this really careful game for what at least felt like a while. And look at that, he's only got 51% on me, which is not what you want to do. I throw some taunts out there. Like I generally just rev myself up a little bit with taunts and just kind of a show of confidence to the other player that, hey, I'm having fun and I'm going to win this. And it's a part of the game, so it's really not disrespectful in my opinion. I don't do anything in real life. Like I don't say like fuck yeah or anything like that unless I actually like win the set. But taunting, no big deal. So he gets a good tipper forward smash on Nana, not much to say about that. And forward throw. If you DI Mars forward throw down and away, you don't get comboed by it. Ice Climbers generally don't get comboed by it even with neutral DI, so you don't have to worry generally. But if you hold down left or down right on Marth forward throw, I think pretty much any character in the game, although I'm not sure about Jigglypuff or Zelda, can get out of follow-ups. Like even Peach, there's no guaranteed combos off forward throw. The forward throw chain grab doesn't combo if you DI down and away and buffer a roll. It's totally fraudulent. So basically right now I'm just going to try to get anything I can get. Good down tilt by him. Blizzard, like that's kind of hard to punish from right at the ledge, although he does get a punish. But I got 11%, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. And that would boom, good down air by him. That's really important because Sopo can live. You'll see in the set later that Sopo can live to like ridiculous percents. So killing me like around 100, that's pretty good. So what do I go for here? Nana taunts, which is really annoying because I messed up my little auto cancel up air thing. And not sure about that dash attack, but he got away with it. So quick down smash there just to get him off the ledge, and I don't think that was a good idea actually doing that forward smash because there was no way he was going to overshoot the ledge in that situation. Here's the problem with the battlefield. I'm stuck on these platforms. Good shield pressure. Jesiah's neutral. I'll tell you guys one thing. I think the thing about Jesiah is that he has a really good neutral game. But if you get in on him and start to really figure out his patterns and his habits, because he does have habits, he doesn't react to that very well. So like he's doing his neutral game really well right now, but you'll see in the set that I kind of figure that out a little bit. At least that's my interpretation of it. Kind of bad down smash there. Yeah, I'm getting a little impatient because Ice Climbers are split up and I'm not getting much done, but good dash check to back air. It's a good meaty combo, even though it was just with Sopo. Okay, forward smash, but Ice Climbers have bad grab range. If I shield DI'd that, I could have got it. Okay, so what happens next here? He's hitting the back of my shield a lot, which is pretty good. And he gets Nana off stage there, but Nana has a pretty good double jump, so she'll usually be able to make that back. I kind of got a little... I think I could have got a bit better of a punish off that grab. Let's take a look here. How do I grab him? Okay, so I grab him right here, and Nana's kind of far away. And actually, no, that was fine, because he could have actually mashed out of that grab. I wasn't guaranteed to get 2 pummels there. Actually, I could have if I buffered the... what you can do is, if you do a grab pummel, which is just the little headbutt that Popo does when you grab someone, and then you hold the C stick down when you're doing the pummel, it'll actually buffer the down throw, and they can't mash out of that, at least unless you go for another pummel. But so that was good. Like normally I would have charged a forward smash or an up smash in that situation, and depending on his DI, it might have killed. But Nana was so far away that I had to do those pummels and wait for Nana to get back, and then I was able to get a forward smash. So that was actually a pretty good punish off that grab. Punish is a punish. Okay, so he's pretty high up here, so this is gonna be a hard edge guard to get. But I throw some ice blocks out, and he dodges them pretty well. It's actually a pretty good edge guard ice climbers have on Marth to desync ice blocks and then have Popo grab the ledge, but in that situation just didn't work out. So another get up attack. I think that's the second time he's gotten hit by a get up attack, so I kind of took note of that. Getting a little impatient here again. It's hard when Marth is right up in your face, but I go and save Nana. I go really low, but it ends up working out horribly, because like look at this. Nana has 60 frames of invincibility when she does her belay, but she bounced from the ledge there, and then Popo's fully vulnerable, so I got hit there. But I can still do a lot. Like I shield there. Shield comes out in 1 frame, so if you want to get into, you want to be safe, like really quick, you just hold shield. And then I got that Randy down smash. How did I get that down smash? I feel like I didn't deserve that. Yeah, wave dash, shield down smash. Pretty basic stuff. And so like Sopo 74% can do a lot. So let's see what I do with this. Okay, bad DI from the down throw, and he reads my tech roll extremely well and kills me. That's really, again, that's super valuable against ice climbers. Nana taunts. You can side B to prevent that, but that's not that great either. Okay, so Blizzard wobble. There you go. Look how simple that is. He ran right into that. So how did I set that up? I'm invincible here, and ice climbers suck with ledge invincibility, unfortunately, because you gotta wait for Nana. And they're kind of slow in the air too, so people can just jump. Okay, I did a spot dodge, and then I held down and B, and it Blizzard, and he didn't see it coming. I think he was trying to forward smash me there, which is peculiar, to say the least. Especially because I might have been still invincible too. Or actually, he might have been trying to punish the spot dodge, but I don't know how familiar he is with ice climbers, but I'm not spot dodging his grab. I'm just spot dodging to set up a desync. And yeah, I think he was going on a forward smash. He runs right into that, and he doesn't mash at all. That was not good by him. And once it gets to this point, the wobbles, it's over. You're not mashing up from that unless I mess up. And I'm pretty sure I didn't mess this up. Yeah. So that's crucial, because look at that. I'm at 0. I got a full stock lead, and you know, people say 1 stock is not a lead, and what they mean is like you can certainly come back, but especially with this character, all the crouch cancel things I can do and all that, he gets a nice juicy combo though. But he doesn't. He goes for Popo, which is like, I don't know. I'd say go for Nana still. I don't. What was he thinking with that? He just forward smashed like the middle of the stage. He down throws Nana. Yeah, I'm on the top platform, so I'm not getting by that. And it didn't look like an input error, because how you accidentally get a press right on the C stick, so he throws Nana to nothing, and then just forward smashes the floor. And punished with a down smash. Okay, I read the roll, that's pretty important. He just rolls from the ledge, and you can just react to that and grab it. And then I try to go for a down throw downer, which is not guaranteed, but I'm not sure how well he was ready for it or not, but he mashes out, and that tipper kills me. So look at that. I had a full 2 stock lead, and he actually managed to bring it back pretty good. Boom. And I didn't DI that, so it killed. And then he just shields from Nana. That's pretty smart. Nana will grab sometimes, but it's pretty rare. Usually it's just best to avoid her and wait for the ice climbers to come back. So again, setting up the blizzards because it's worked in the past, and he actually power shoot. This is actually a pretty amazing moment coming up. So okay, so he power shields the blizzard, but I run in anyway. It's a little mix-up I do. Sometimes, even if the blizzard doesn't hit, I'll just keep running, and they won't see it coming. I mean, it's hard to react to just someone coming right at you with no game strategy, just running right at you, balls to the wall. So he grabs me, which is good reaction, and then he down throws. And Nana runs in like an idiot and gets forward smash, but she's going to make it back. So I do the side B right into him just to kind of give Nana time to get back. He could have punished that anyway, but at least Nana's back, and you know, I don't have to win this with Sopo. So he down throws Nana again, and I just grab him before it. He could have spot dodged, but that's not what your like gut reaction would normally tell you to do there, unless you're, I don't know, a good player or something. Not that he's not a bad player. Okay, he downers me. I back. Okay, I didn't comment about that at all. I basically do a handoff here. I grab him with Popo, and then I down throw him, and then I press Z again, and Nana grabs. Normally you want to do this when both of you are facing the ledge, because Nana will forward throw. Anywhere else on the stage, Nana's just going to do like an up throw or back throw, and you don't really get much follow-ups off this. At the ledge, you can do down throw or forward throw and chain grab them, and it can usually you can easily lead into a charge forward smash or a wobble, whatever you prefer, depending on the percent. And it's guaranteed, although, like I said, anywhere else on the stage, Nana's not going to do forward throw, which is the only throw you can, other than down throw, which you can actually re-grab them from. So Nana's facing the other way, so she does a back throw. I just kind of respect him from that point. Wave dash onto the ledge and do normal get up. And he does a pretty bad down air. I got to call him out on this one. I'm at 4% right now. So he does the side B, and he should have just gone to the platform. Instead, he downers me, and I just take the hit. I didn't even crouch cancel this. I just took the hit. Boom, and then I just down smash him for it. Because downers a pretty laggy move. Even if you out cancel it, which I mean obviously he's gonna do, it's still a pretty laggy move, and hitting someone who's at like practically 0% is not a good idea. Even rest is not gonna kill at 0. Rest, you know, Jigglypuff rest. Some moves are just not safe on hit on that percent, especially the laggy moves, like Morris down air. So then he's going to go to the ledge here, and I just do the quickest ramen noodle in the world and grab the ledge from him, and that's game 1. Yeah, that was one of the best, that was one of the quickest, wave dash to the ledges I've ever seen. I'm, all the way over here, and he's inches from the ledge, and I'm, across the stage. And I just quickly do a ton of wave dashes, turn around right there, and then, wave dash off, and I do a quick fast fall input. That's how you do the quicker ledge grab. I mean, I do this normally, but right here I did a fast fall input. Just tap down briefly, and I got the ledge before him. That probably, if I didn't know how to do that, which I mean, it's not like this is some rare technique. This is how I normally will grab the ledge when I wave dash on. But if I didn't do that, he might have got it first, and I would have been in a bad spot. He doesn't react, and then he dies. So that's game 1. So I think, yeah, he brings it back to battlefield. I think I banned Yoshi's, which, again, I shouldn't have done. And he just goes right back to battlefield. It's a logical choice for him as a counter pick. He could have gone to FOD, which would have made sense as well. I don't like the idea of FD or Dreamland as a counter pick. So battlefield is a sensible choice for Marth counter picking Ice Climbers. Not that they're, like I said, though, FOD is also okay. Although I do really like FOD as a stage, so in this situation I think battlefield, I like all the stages actually, but I think battlefield was probably his best bet at this point. So again, I go into this, I say let's do a neutral start, because I don't want to start on the top platform and get up aired immediately. And then he does something, I think it's one of the grimiest things I've ever seen someone do in Smash Bros. I mean, not really, but basically the timer says 8 minutes, so he said, okay, let's start at 7:55. And at 7:56, you can't see the timer, unfortunately. I really wish you could. Just a little minor issue with this layout. He does this. He wave dashes in and forwards and tipper forward smashes, and I was about to say, let's restart because that's BS, and you did that way too early. But I'm like, whatever, fuck this, I can still beat this guy. But so that's a really strong start from him with kind of unfair circumstances, but whatever. Normally I would say just, hey, that's not fair and restart, but I was pretty sure I could just win the game anyway. Okay, so good start. Like, he's keeping up with that lead. He tries to do a tipper forward smash on Nana, but he doesn't space that well. Or Nana might have been invincible. I don't think he could have just took out Nana right there with a downer. Marth's downer is... I used to be a Marth main. For those of you who don't know, a few years ago, I switched to Ice Climbers, and now I also have Sheik. But he could have probably got a downer on Nana. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, he could have just... Right around... It's going to be hard to get a good pause here. There. He could have, like, a little earlier than that. He probably could have downered. Or maybe even just turn around. Anyway, Nana should have died there. That's the point. Instead, he just does a double jump. But there, he gets Nana anyway. So then I do a dumb down smash, and now I'm immediately in a bad position here. Okay, so he forward throws me, and then I DI or tech in. Didn't end up too bad. I mean, Martha's not going to get a lot from a forward throw on Ice Climbers. As I mentioned earlier, you can DI it. I didn't DI it too well there, but I didn't DI it poorly either. So no true combos or anything I have to worry about there. Then I got to the ledge. Ice Climbers are not that good on the ledge. They have good options from the ledge, but they don't want to be on the ledge. This, like planking I do, that's not nearly invincible at all. I mean, you're invincible. You can sweet spot the ledge and everything, but like, I'm not sure what I did if that was a sweet spot or not, but they have like good invincible ledge dashes, like really good invincible ledge dashes, but their actual position being on the ledge is just generally not the greatest. So I go for a, I've been doing a lot of waveland on down smash, so I figured let's go for a grab. Didn't work out, and couldn't get the shield up in time. Okay, so that was pretty good. Let's see what I did there. I basically went to I read the spot dodge, and that was good optimization by me. He spot dodged, and instead of just down smashing and like, because he's at 12%, so a down smash and hitting him on stage is really going to do almost nothing for me. So at least like if I get to the other side of him, like right here, I can just send him, you know, maybe not even off stage, but just push him towards the ledge a little bit. And for both characters in this matchup, you really don't want to be pinned against the ledge. I mean, in general, against Marth, you don't want to be pinned against the ledge as any character, but I'd say in this matchup especially. So, didn't get a back air, but then he has to go on the platform, and I get this up air. So that's all because I went to the other side of him and down smash. I got that nice up air. And then, pretty standard wave dash out shield down smash right there. Let me slow this down again. I'm just back from a break here. So then, yeah, that was good by him. He quickly swatted me away from the ledge, as you saw right there. And then, boom, there's that forward smash again I was talking about. You can just kind of, not too often, but every once in a while, you can just totally beat that nair out. Like, we both throw moves at the same time, and, like, he's nairing here, I'm forward smashing. You know, Sopo's kind of short, so the nair will go right over him in many situations, and Marth's short hop is not, it's not the lowest short hop, it's not too high either, but just totally beat that nair approach, and then I hop on the ledge, and do a normal get up just to keep my invincibility. And again, there's the same thing. I went to the other side of him just to make sure the down smash is going to send him off stage. Very good DI from him. And then I do an unfortunate suicide. So that's kind of an unfortunate way to go out, although it didn't phase me too much because I'm already at like 100% or whatever as Sopo. And there's still like, even though I'm losing, comebacks are a lot more practical when the stock counts are higher. Like, if I was last stock and he had 2 stocks, it would be a little bit harder to come back. But I got 3 stocks to work with. He's got 4. Like, there's still a long match to go. So there's no reason to be demoralized at the one. But, yeah, suicides, you should always be cautious that you're going to... That was just a simple wave dash error. It doesn't happen too often. So I get on this platform, which is not a good position. But I jump out of it. And the down air, like, it's a little bit risky. Because it's not always safe on hit. Down air is set knockback, but it also is disjointed, so like it's kind of a good and bad option for coming down at the same time. It's just so weak. That time I go for just a Randy down smash, didn't work out, and starting to get a little bit opened up here. He's getting some good reads on me, and I'm having trouble just in the neutral against Marth a bit here. So I tech it again, didn't work out, and just overall good Marth play. Right here. Like I said, this is probably Jesiah's strength. in the neutral game, and if you can't find an opening on him, then he will just go to town. Well, that was weird by him, but it worked out. So he did the same thing I was talking about with the grab. He went to the other side of me. That could really mix opponents up when you go to the other side of him. And forward smash, that's not going to work anymore. At least it didn't work there. And I might have been a bit late on that punish. I think I could have got it. If Marth forward smashes your shield as ice climbers, you can always get a down smash if it's not a tipper. Usually a grab too. Down smash is a little easier, but you can usually get a grab. And so he goes for Nana, and this very nice by him. He used just the platform to get the free tipper, and then he'll kill Nana off the top right there. And up throw, I agree with that up throw, I'd say. Although one thing I would have done with him, if I was him, there's no reason to just up throw without doing your grab pummels. He could have easily got at least 2 grab pummels, I'd say, off that, and that would have put me at about 130. And like that makes a difference because that'll make, you know, certain moves will start to kill. Because Marth does trouble killing, and like the reason that you wouldn't want to normally do grab pummels in some situations is that you don't give them time to DI, but it doesn't really matter how you DI up throw. If you're other than like at kill percents, and then even then you can usually react and get the DI. To survive up throw kills off the top, you usually want to DI to the like behind Marth. Marth's facing to the left, and you want to DI that way, just straight to the right. Because that's Marth's up throw actually sends you a tiny bit behind him, not straight up, and that's the proper way to survival DI that. So I do that just to get my air dodge back. Also could have wiggled. I did that back air jab, but he shields it in time. The jab didn't really launch him, and like I get kind of pushed off there, and I'm just having a hard time getting in, I'd say, at the moment. Yeah, good side B. That's very quick, and since I was so far into him, the side B comboed right into up tilt. Okay, I do a little trick here, actually, is pretty cool. Fly taught me this a few weeks ago. See, I'm up here, and I gotta get down. So I do the neutral B. Okay, there's a lot of things actually happening here. With most characters, if you're facing one way in the air, if you press the stick in one direction and then let it return to neutral, and then do your neutral B, you'll actually turn around in that direction where you press the stick. So that's what's going to happen here, and that will give me my ledge option back, because obviously I can't grab the ledge if I'm not facing it in melee. So I do that. You couldn't see it, but the neutral B gives you a little jump, just like boom. It doesn't actually help you get vertical height. It's more of a stall. Kind of like Dr. Mario's down B if you're not that good at mashing, I guess. So then that allows me to grab the ledge because I turn around. And then I do a trick here. This is kind of hard to explain, but basically you only get that little bounce from the neutral B once. Even when you grab the ledge, you don't get that bounce back. It's kind of similar to Marth's side B. You'll notice if you go in the air and use the first variation of side B, it'll give you a little bit of height. But if you try to do it again, you won't get the height. And until you land on stage, you won't get that boost back. So I don't have that little jump from the neutral B is not saved. I don't have that right now. So I do it from the ledge anyway. And I get that sort of weird thing where I land on the stage and I still do the neutral B. If I had not done the neutral B earlier when I was all the way up here, I would have landed on that platform and been in a bad position. But so that's just a little gimmick I use to get. I wouldn't even say it's a gimmick. It's definitely a legit technique to get on the stage. And I go for an invincible down smash, but he shields it. So I do my grab pummels. He could have mashed out of that probably, and I didn't buffer that down throw. So again, I'm just having a hard time getting anything started right here. And Marth can pretty much get Popo in the air and never let him down. Although you can sometimes outsmart Marth. Nice forward tilt. Marth's forward tilt is so underused. It's an amazing move. Okay, hits me with the forward air. I mean, he probably could have got something a little better, but at the very least, he sent me back off. And good coverage from Jesiah. I air dodged through him, which was, I'd say, the correct thing to do, but he at least got that. And then I tried to Ice Climber's Nair comes out frame 6. I think it's tied with up air as their fastest aerial, and frame 6 is still pretty slow, but I just wanted to get a quick aerial out there to maybe beat him out. But also look at my percent here. I'm at 190, so even though the side B was nice, like he should have killed me at some point already here. Back air is still not going to do it. So I'm at 200 now. So that was good spacing. Like if I had just been holding all the way to the ledge, I would have got hit by that back air, I think it was. Let's take another look here. So I'm like carefully maneuvering my way down to the ledge to avoid his back air there. And if he wanted to hit me with that back air, he would have had to go out a little more and overextend a bit, so he didn't. So okay, he could actually feasibly kill me with an up throw at this point. I'm not sure the exact percents, but ice climbers are somewhat floaty. So I think if he did another pummel here or whatnot, he could have just up thrown me. But instead he goes for the down throw. And I was actually DIing for the, you notice I went all the way like over here. I was actually DIing for the up throw. Like I said, you wanted to survive that at really high percents, you want to DI behind. So I took, you know, what I had to do. Okay, he just goes, he missed. I think he was going to try to turn around grab there, but he missed. A little tech flub. Sometimes if you try to turn around grab really fast, you'll just end up grabbing. And then I get a grab, do my 2 pummels, and he lands right on that platform. And I try to call a tech in place, but he rolls away. So it was a pretty good option from him. I don't know what that forward smash was about. Okay, I know he's going to forward smash you, so I just put up shield there. Shield comes out in 1 frame, so like I said, if you're trying to defend against something pretty quick, just hold shield. Like it's the best option in many situations. Shielding is not always a scrubby thing to do. Many cases not, of course, actually. So I'm at 213 now, which is pretty absurd. So I miss with the back air, but then he shields it, and I get a down smash, and I'm at 213, but he ends up dying first at 129. So that's a little, I don't know, like, I haven't been able to accomplish much this whole game, but I think that was a good, like, little victory I got. Like, I'm at such high percent as a worse character, but I managed to get the kill first when he's at a much lower percent, and even there, I'm still alive. So I'm at 223 now, and that side B, that neutral B was just enough to clip me with the reverse hit. I was obviously going for the platform. I don't think I had any issues mashing there. I'm usually pretty proficient at getting the full height from it, but at that position there's not much I could do. So I get down from the ledge. Ice climbers can't do much with ledge invincibility. I start a little desync just to kind of, like, the blizzard's right here and he's like stuck under this platform. So actually I think in this situation his best option might be either to just do nothing and keep control of this. A lot of players are very afraid when they get cornered like this, when they see this is the only space they have, and they'll try to do something kind of rash and just not really think about it. Sometimes doing nothing is the best option, and just accepting the fact that this is the space I have to work with and I'm not going to leave it until I actually see a good opening. He goes on the platform and does a nice, it was pretty decent actually, that forward air. So this is working out alright. He down airs me when I'm at pretty low percent, but he does it pretty late and he gets the L cancel nicely, so he got away with it that time. So he's approaching a bit here and he took advantage of Nana not shielding there. And Nana will make that back, no problem, but he'll at least get Nana away. Okay, that was very dangerous. Nana, if he somehow had gotten Nana right there, Nana would have been dead. Once she loses her double jump and she's in the tumble animation, there's nothing she could do. So like, look at that. Nana's so dead right here. If he could get one hit and just push her off, because she has no double jump anymore and she'd be dead. But instead he goes for me. Okay, so he's actually doing a pretty good job right now of just splitting them up and keeping me on opposite sides. But I punished that forward smash with a grab, and this is not a combo. You can't generally re-grab Marth off a down throw, especially if they DI it in. But I go for it, and it actually almost works, but he jumps out in time. You can get a guaranteed up smash there. But then he does something a little odd. Okay, so let's see. I do the down throw. He could have mashed out of that because I was not buffering that down throw. Go for the up smash, go for the grab, and then he air dodges, and I clip him with the down smash, and then I just hop on the ledge here, and that's it. He's dead. Ice Climber's punish game is insane. That is why I like this character a lot. If he had landed on stage, let's take another look at that. Okay, so he's got no jump here, so he could maybe do a side B or whatever. But I quickly got the ledge and roll up. If he had landed on stage, probably should show you here. Yeah, he would have been like right around here, and I could have probably got a pretty easy wobble on him. So Marth without a jump is pretty done for, unfortunately, sometimes. So I'm just trying to not take a lot of damage for his ledge invincibility, but I end up doing so anyway. He tries to get a move out, but ends up getting hit by the down smash instead. Okay, so this actually covers a lot of options, what I did here. I do a desync, I spot dodge, and then have Nana Blizzard. So all of this area is going to be like a dead zone. And I have Popo, or Nana, technically Nana in this case, but just for the sake of confusion, I'm going to call it Popo. I do an up air, so like, this is the strength of Ice Climbers. They can cover this, and they can cover left and right and up very well. What they can't do is they can't cover this angle very well. And that's actually one of the main reasons that Peach is so hard. Because when you watch Peach Ice Climbers, if you look where Peach is always right around here. So they can't Blizzard them, they can't up air them, they're just kind of stuck. I mean, the only thing Ice Climbers can really do from that position to attack that position is Nair. Forward air, back air sometimes, but that's kind of difficult. Or do a Nana Pult, where you just have Nana go with the Blizzard, but that's a big commitment. So he does a forward smash, and like I said, forward smash non-tippered, that's a free grab for Ice Climbers, just wave dash out of shield. If you're not proficient at wave dashing out of shield, I have a guide on that on this channel. And Nana's a little too far. I do a pummel just to keep him in the grab for a little bit longer, but Nana doesn't get there in time. He gets a good mash out. And he's not prepared for that down smash. Even though I haven't been hitting many of these down smashes in the past minute or two, he hasn't also been punishing them like super well. I mean, he's done a decent job of it, but like, I feel like he could have punished them a little better. And because of that, I think about the game actively as I play, and I realize, yeah, I haven't hit with many of these down smashes, but he's also not hit me back for them very well. And even if I hit with one or two, that's going to be a lot. That's going to be a big help. So I was continuing to use them. Okay, so he's at the ledge here. I throw some. Those ice blocks cover a lot. I'll take a look at those. See, like desync ice blocks are always really nice, but at the same time, synced ice blocks are great as well. I mean, just having two of them, that'll cover his ledge jump or whatever. They'll basically cover a lot. Like, they're not going to cover here, obviously, but they'll cover the platform and the ledge. And melee is really just a big part of melee is just covering everything that you can. You know, the higher you go up on the tier list, the characters can cover more and more options. Essentially, Ice Climbers are pretty high on the tier list, so they can cover, you know, 2 out of 3 options here. You know, maybe a lower tier character would have only been able to cover 1. So it doesn't hit him, but he comes down with a fair. Fair is frame 3, I think, so Marth can use that. If he spaces it well, it's just a really great move. And then he does something very questionable. So he barely gets away from that. I hold shield. Again, shield is frame 1, and I get Nana's light shield as well. If you light shield with Ice Climbers and then you full shield, Nana will continue light shielding and Popo will full shield. And he does a nair right into my shield. And he might have even missed the L cancel. I can't really tell. But then that's not safe on shield, so I grab him, and Nana is right there. That's an easy wobble. So yeah, that's a big moment in this set because he doesn't have any more. This is a 2 out of 3. He doesn't have any more games to lose, and he's on his way out on Battlefield. So again, I don't bring this around 140. 140 is pretty safe. Let's see. Does he almost live this? I mean, that was a good. I could have maybe wobbled a little more, but yeah, he was pretty much dead. 135 to 140 is generally pretty safe. On heavier characters like Falcon, you generally want to bring him up a little more. So he gets caught by a Blizzard and uses the Dolphin Slash. Dolphin Slash is... I wouldn't say it's a good move in that situation, but he might have lost his double jump, and after that, his only other options would have been... Yeah, he might have... I'm not... Do we see the rings? Let me take a... When someone double... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think all double jumps start on frame 1, and not all double jumps are equal in like how fast they rise, but He might have lost his double jump. Let's see. No, I don't think he did. I think he just up-B'd. But, and that's an okay option, I guess, because the top platform was there. If this was FD, he would have had to land without landing lag. But instead, he's not going to take a huge punish for that. Dolphin Slash, I think, is frame 5, and I believe it's also invincible on frame 5. So it's not a terrible move for getting out of tight situations. It's not always the best, though. So he takes the up air, and I land on the platform as well and get a nice double down smash. Again, hitting with the back hit. And I actually messed up here. I'm pretty sure. Let me take a close look at this. Yeah, I basically knew that he was at such a low percent that I had to get a down throw up pretty quickly. Although I ended up forward throwing by mistake. And I didn't go for a handoff there either. Which, if I had Nana regrab him there, which would have been guaranteed, like I said, Nana probably would have up throwed. Although it's possible that Nana would have forward thrown and I could have got a wobble, but it's highly unlikely, but it has happened. Okay, so he reads the roll pretty well there. I try to get a desync out, and just, you know, the down air, which I tried to do coming down, is generally is good priority, but Marsh Sword will go right through it. It's just a more disjointed attack going through a slightly disjointed attack. And just totally, that wasn't even a combo, he just totally read me trying to go to the ledge there, so very nice by Jesiah. Boom. Yeah, and he gets jabbed by Nana. Generally, this is the best thing to do when you kill the Popo and Nana's just chilling. Just avoid her, because she can grab, she can forward smash. She can grab you and do some like grab pummels and then like back throw you. It can actually get pretty crazy. So I would just avoid her because she's going to disappear very shortly, and there's nothing to gain from attacking her. I wasn't saying like Jesiah is trying to be like silly and attack her, but just general thing to keep in mind when playing Ice Climbers. So again, go with the ice box because he hasn't been able to do much about that. Tried to kind of read his... Okay, that was a very good... Very nice by him as well. He definitely played a bit better this game. Like, as I was mentioning before, he is willing to operate with this little amount of space. This is his territory and all this is mine, but he's willing to accept that he can control this space. And he doesn't get by that forward smash, which is very disjointed. But then he does something... Hate to see people go out this way, but... He does a dash attack, and it might have been able... He might have been trying to do another down tilt, but dash attack, especially right in the meat of Ice Climber's shield, it's not even going to be close to being safe on shield. And that's just a free grab. And he's at 51, which is going to make mashing a little difficult. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but mashing out of a wobble when Nana's right there is going to be kind of difficult. And that's the game. Yeah, he's not happy about that. You can see in the player cam. But so yeah, this was, I only dropped one wobble this entire tournament. It's funny, I actually went to Nebulous 2 weeks later, and I dropped one wobble that whole tournament too, so... I don't know, one wobble per tournament to drop is not too bad. Wobbling, it's kind of easy and kind of difficult to do at the same time. It's easy to mess up, I'd say. But yeah, this was the that was the winner set. We also played in Grand Finals. There's 2 sets we played in Grand Finals, so if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe I will do a match analysis of that. Or anything really, if you guys want, even videos that aren't mine. But yeah, I mean, that's about all I have to say. Was a pretty decent set. I mean, we both had some pretty sloppy moments in that second game. But other than that, let me know if you guys really enjoyed this match analysis. I know I had a ton to say here. Like this video if you enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch and Twitter down below. I actually might stream some net play in the near future. It's actually kind of fun to do. Yeah. That's about it, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.